right now on Iron Resurrection. Everybody likes seeing outside going 80, 90 miles an hour.
Of course, I'm gonna be interested in that.
Chopper was a term for a bike where you take all the crap off of it. And you make the bike lighter, you make it where it goes faster.
It's a nice ride you got, man.
It's going to be producing about 2,000 horsepower. Put the hammer down.
Get you some of that!
I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
So let's get to work, man. Come on.
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. Turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection.
My buddy Billy works on motorcycles. Hey, man.
What are you doing, brother?
Just hanging out. And it sounds like he's got an engine for sale that's going to be just right for Joe. Hey, dude.
What's up, man?
Hey, dude, my buddy Billy just called. He's got a V-twin, twin cam.
Oh,
I think he came out of a Softail transmission as well.
some music to my ears right there.
I think he had it posted like 25, 28, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what I'm paying. I mean, it's Billy.
Right on.
Okay.
That'd be a good score. I got my start building bikes. I'm pretty excited about getting that bike project in here. And if Shag and Amanda can get this motor for the right price, I'll be pretty stoked.
What's up, Billy?
What's happening?
Hey, guys.
Good to see you, bro.
Always good to see you. So Billy takes us into the house, of course.
It's the new project that I've been working on.
Because where else would a motor and tranny be?
That's in great shape. The one that's not in great shape is in the garage. I see you haven't got any new furniture.
I think guys are calling it the man cave. He's just turned his whole house into one.
That's man casa.
Guy owed me some money, didn't have it, so of course I'm gonna be interested in that. But
yeah.
It's been kind of sitting around, and I haven't been able to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I've got so many other projects.
Do you know any backstory on this thing?
So it's the 96 cubic inch motor and then 6-speed trans. And from what he told me, it was driving bike that wasn't wrecked, and we ran the numbers on it, not stolen.
Nice.
You did.
Yeah, that's always good.
After looking at it really close, there's no fracture lines.
If it's rear-ended or anything,
It's
this stuff
rear-ended.
will break.
I think everything he's told me is true.
Honestly.
Checked it out. It's not
It's
stolen.
not hot. Right on.
What do you think?
I like it. It's clean.
So I'm advertising it at $2,800.
There's no doubt 28 for both. The combo is a good price, but that's a stranger price.
Here we go. Well, you know, I mean, if I'm not making a little bit of cash off something, then, you know, I don't normally sell it. But I think for you guys, I mean, if we could do like 22, I would be super happy, you know? What do you think?
What do you think?
I'm thinking, I mean, that's good. But I mean, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't offer you two.
I really am not going to do anything with it, so I'd be good with
You're
2.
cool with 2,000?
I am. For you, man.
You help me carry to the truck?
No. That thing is not light.
I'll lift that bad boy
We'll get Sam to take it out there.
Don't go to starting bikes, though. He's going to be happy that we brought a motorcycle engine and tranny back into the shop. He's going to start dreaming up his next build, so he'll love it.
Is that my twin cam, man?
This project, even though not started, and we don't even know what it is already profitable.
Right.
How much did you spend on
But
this?
what's a good price?
What year is it?
2008?
What's a really good deal? $2,000.
So we got it for 2,000.
Really?
Yep. Already profitable. That's a fact.
This thing turned out to be great. Low miles, super clean motor.
You got it?
Yep. Late model's only a few years old. And no cracks, no stress marks, no leaks.
Oh, man, that thing's clean.
That man's a steel.
It should look pretty nice. It was sitting in his living room.
Was it right on?
Kind of reminded me of when I met you.
I kept all my motorcycle parts till I got married.
That's exactly what it reminded me
You
of.
didn't find that strange, did you?
No, not at all.
You guys did good. Go hustle me up a frame.
I'll try.
I wouldn't build one. Matt.
How you doing?
Good, you? Ed just showed up to the shop with his 55 Chevy race car. Brought it in for a little custom paint.
Nice ride you got, man.
Thank you. This car is custom in every way. We got our mock-up in there right now. It's going to be producing about 2,000 horsepower. This car is going to be the fastest car I've ever built. The chassis will handle it. The rear end will handle it. Yeah. It's a very special car to me. It's a car that I have built from scratch. I'm going to pass it on to my son. And I'm in the process of taking it up to the highest level. And I need Joe for that. Well, I think Flames looked really great.
Oh, yeah.
He's the best when it comes to flames and doing special stuff with airbrushing. Clear? See how much clear they put?
Oh, yeah.
I've known Joe for quite some time, and he's the only guy I would let touch my personal cars like that. So just wherever you see something that you want to do, you just do it.
Okay. I work best that way, brother.
All right.
Hope we get this car
Wrapped up pretty quick for him. Get back out to the track. Hey, this is going to be the heaviest, fastest car in the country. I guarantee you.
Cool, let's unload it,
All right. Cool.
Perfect, right there, Ed. Everybody likes to be outside. Going 80, 90 miles an hour doesn't get old on whatever kind of bike you're on. There's all kinds of different bikes. And for all those bikes, there's a different kind of person that rides those bikes. And they're all cool, they're all fun, but all those groups are so different from each other. And over the years, I've learned to kind of jive with all of them because I like all bikes. My buddy Matt's a really cool old school chopper builder. Built some really neat old style bikes. Matt just so happened to have this twin cam frame I needed really bad. And I sent Shag and Amanda to go check it out.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh, hi, little baby.
this is Odin.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, he's friendly.
As soon as we met eyes, Odin and I hit it off. Very happy to meet Odin. Hi, I'm Amanda. And Matt.
That's cool too. Well, Joe sent us over to check out that frame.
Yeah. So we have a Softail frame that we came into.
Cool.
Definitely something that I'm willing to let go, especially for Joe.
Cool.
We've been tired of running into it.
Oh, it's one of those Harley insurance specials.
Yeah. So it doesn't have the neck.
I see
The
that.
neck was cut.
Harley Davidson does that, which means it's been part of like an
Correct.
accident, an insurance situation.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. He's going to put it on the jig. He's going to cut it and stretch it and do his thing to it. So,
It's just foundation.
It'll save him a few hours.
Awesome.
Well, you have the swing arm too.
No swing arm. I mean, this is literally all the Softail stuff I have here.
No swing arm. Harley Davidson special. I mean, what do you want for it?
50 works for me.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I mean, it's for Joe. We want to see something happen with it.
Sweet. I mean, if you're cool with $50,
Yeah, 50's great.
it's good.
That sounds good to me.
But Joe knows a lot of people. So what I dig is the fact that we got to meet Matt, meet some of his friends, and just expand that.
Community of people that we rely on. Hey guys, we brought you a present.
Well, let me bring it to you.
What do you got here, man?
I picked up that frame you had over at Matt's, dude. He said he didn't tell you it was the insurance special.
That's cool, it didn't matter, because basically all I'm going to do is I'll save this right here.
Right.
So all this will be gone. These will be gone.
This being gone, save a little bit of this being gone.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get it for?
50 bones, man.
Right on.
He
Matt
was happy
came
to let
through.
it go.
He was.
Well, this isn't Matt's kind of thing. And
No.
he's a hardcore, hardtail guy.
Yeah, he was really cool about it.
Yeah, good score, man.
Sweet. What do you want me to put it over there?
Yeah, let's put it by the frame jig, man.
All right.
Awesome. Today's the day we're getting started on this bike project. So Mike's going to get the frame set up in the jig. We can start chopping this thing out.
Fixing to tack this frame down to the jig table here. I'm gonna have to knock all this paint off here before I can tack it with the welder. You center line it up, and once you get that set, we'll tack the frame down so it won't move. It doesn't look like your conventional frame table, but this thing is super, super handy. Now we've got it all tacked down. We'll tack our head tube in here, then we'll set our rake on it.
Now,
neck's in place and the neck jig. We can center line it up, and we'll start forming all of our rails now. Forming the down tube, backbone, and the seat rails, and hopefully make this thing look like something. I'm excited about getting started on this little soft tail bobber. It's been a while since I've done one. The most common term for a custom bike is a chopper. So now the past 10 or 15 years, everybody calls it chopper, you know, the long front end and all that. They think that's what a chopper is. Well, no. Chopper was a term for a bike where you take all the crap off of it. Back in the 40s and 50s, they had to make their own parts, and these guys just cut their bikes up, and you make the bike lighter, and you make it where it goes faster. That was where the chopper was born. So now it's the bobber, which is a popular term right now. A bobber is just another term for a chopper. It's just a bike that's slimmed down, just the bare essentials. You ready to attack it, man?
Yeah.
In my book, they're all just custom bikes. Just a cool custom bike, man. That's what I like to do.
Together, Shag and I find these projects that most people would overlook.
What have we got here?
It just goes on and on. So we heard about this really cool milk truck online.
This has got you and Joe written all over it. We're walking around, and then I see it. We catch eyes.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
1947 International delivery truck. You want me to pose?
No,
Okay.
no, thanks, Shag. It's really rusty, but you can see the old paint job, and you get closer, and you can actually see there may be another layer. Oh, look. The actual lettering of the business name on there. Oh my gosh. Can you make it out?
Oh, wait.
That's awesome.
Ice cream.
Oh.
Milky ice cream.
Ice cream truck. How cool would that be?
When you look at what companies are trying to do out there with the marketing mix, it can be used for all kinds of stuff when it comes to promoting a brand. Check this thing out.
This is amazing.
This is perfect. We have to have this thing because I know exactly who I want to sell it to. You tell me what you're comfortable with spending,
$3,500 would be killer.
but what's my ceiling?
I don't know. 36?
Oh, thanks for being flexible. Let's go talk to Dale. Dale and Amanda are super cool. Hey, Dale.
Hello.
Pablo's running security with his double barrel right when we walk in. He's got a Bobcat on the hood.
So we actually found something that we want to make an offer on out there. It's 47 International.
$2,500. I'll take that thing out of here for you today.
We hit him pretty low at first, and then Dale comes back and hits us at a number that we're not really comfortable with.
4?
Yeah. We got too much in shipping it down here, so
What'd you pay for shipping?
it's about 500. So
32.5?
that'd work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
32.50 is a great price to make some profit. Shag is going to get busy trying to shaggle the other end and trying to find a customer, and we'll make a good profit from it.
That's the bomb.
What do you think?
I can't wait to throw down on this thing. Amanda's always known I wanted a milk truck.
Yeah.
This thing's cherry, man.
It's a cool rig.
What a treat. I mean, there's no rust on this thing other than surface rust. It's solid. They did great.
I just got to get on the phone, call some folks I know, get this thing sold.
Yeah, get back there, man.
Everybody shipping.
Okay. I do know that's right. Right back home.
I do know that's right. All right, man. Well, let's Evo this motor in. Pretty excited about this soft tail build I got going on.
These things get heavier every year.
I got my Harley frame off the fixture. We jigged it up, put a little bit of rake into it, changed the backbone, lowered the backbone way down so the bike has a lower stance.
All right, try that, Jose. Did it go?
Yep, there we go. It's been a while since we've done a soft tail too.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the soft tail gig now. You know, as I got older, I'm like, God dang, more cushion, more cushion.
It's kind of refreshing working on a motorcycle again.
All right, now we need to swing on it.
You've been working on cars too long, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm back in where I need to be, though, son.
It turns out Shag may possibly have a buyer for this thing. So he's got a guy that's really interested, so he's going to come by later today.
To go.
Yes, sir.
Now we build a bike.
Hell, maybe we have it sold before we finish it. So that'd be really awesome.
Or something.
Yeah, we'll think it'll be great.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing? Gary Smith. Gary, that's nice to meet you.
Joe.
This is Kayla.
Gary loves motorsports. We're looking for a buyer for this. It's in its rawest form, which is good. He also told me he was looking to do something with one of his companies, so that way we can be built to specs. He was looking to get a project, do some marketing, and I thought, hey, this could be the perfect thing for him.
Yeah, I'm a car guy. I sponsor NASCAR and IndyCar. And I really like the stuff you're doing with the bike, so I thought I would come out here and see what you had.
He's super interested. We've even discussed a price. So if he likes what he sees, we're going to shake on it and lock this thing up.
Well, you know, I got a sketch right here. Do a little sketch of each project. That's kind of the look that's going on right now. Short, compact, a lot of power.
Did Shag tell you what we were kind of looking for?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You know, we'll use it for showpiece and trade show booths.
Right, okay.
Maybe use it for consumer sweeps and give it away to a consumer.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's kind of in the current of like what's hot in this scene, but if you have any suggestions or ideas,
100% up to you guys.
That's
Whatever
awesome.
you really want to do.
We work best that way.
that's awesome. So what we talked about, are we cool with everything?
Yeah, we're good with the price.
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah, we're good.
50K?
Yeah.
All right.
Good on. Thanks, appreciate it.
Awesome, man. He's ready to go. He was stoked.
It's a rare occasion when you get a customer that lets you just have free reign on what you want to do. So it was a good day today.
You know, Gary loves the idea of having a bobber. We love the idea of 50K coming into the shop. Now he's got to build it and deliver it.
Shorty got the 55 all touched up for me. We had a few little spots on it need to be touched up. And now I get to laying out my artwork, which is going to be in the form of flames. I think what we're going to do, Shorty, is start with a white base, I think.
You want an ice pearl or you want just the subtle pearl?
I don't know. What do you think, Shorty?
Well, the ice is too grainy.
Yeah, okay. Shorty's been in the business so long, he knows all these pearls, he knows how they lay down, he knows the pressures and everything, and that I know when we do something, it's going to be top notch, it's going to be on point, it's going to be quality. This is how I taught myself, is to do the layouts and then do the pinstriping around them, because, you know, Flame's got a lot of curves and come to some really fine points, and the only way to achieve it and have the best look to me is with a striping brush. A lot of people will use tape, but the paint jobs end up looking like a decal almost. And plus it keeps me sharp too, my pinstriping. You know, because we don't stripe for a while, you get kind of shaky, and it's always good to hone your skills when you can. And when you have a 55 Chevy full of flames, it's a good way to practice. You cannot run a business without people you trust. I trust Shorty in the booth, and I trust Mike with the bikes.
We're trying to get it before we can get it up a little bit and get the rear tire on it before we can get everything lined up in the back.
When I first met Mike, he wandered in my shop.
Joe'll have to watch me. I'll camp out over here.
He's a friend of a friend.
Just making a
A
bike.
couple days later, he came in.
Nothing to it.
He just started coming in more frequently. Then he started helping out a little bit.
Right? And he started taking the time to teach me about the art of metal shaping.
You got it, brother?
Basically, he started off teaching me how to cut it. Whee, I got it. And then he taught me how to bend it, how to shrink it, how to stretch it.
Coming your way, Mike.
Come on with it. And then he taught me how to weld it. And then he taught me how to take that art and apply it to building a bike frame. Coming through?
That's it. You know, Mike was a natural for it. So he clicked good. Now he come back to basics. He's got it.
Little did I know I was getting lessons from one of the greatest bike builders in the country.
It's real crucial to get the alignment set just right. And once we get to that point, we start making a fender. Mike and I's common bond is the art of engineering these bikes, and we built bikes and we liked bikes, and so we rode them around.
Joe had a belt break one time.
It's hard to pop one of these. But a belt, you can pop them easy, especially if you're on a nice long ride with your buddy and your coattail gets caught down in there and bam! Then comes back and smacks you on the ear. Nothing like the look of a gold chain, man.
You gotta love those things.
They don't look good on you.
No.
They look good on your bike. You can't have a giant gold chain on your neck, man.
Not anymore, right?
Nah.
We've all swung one, though.
Man, I don't think I have, brother.
Really? You never had one?
No.
Oh, I'm guilty of sin, brother.
You missed that whole scene, didn't you, Brother Joe? You're a little young for that deal like that. He's a little young for that. No gold chain in my book either, Joe. You know, Short Dog had some gold chain.
The dog did have some chains, man. Oh, man, I guarantee the dog was, he's chained up. You know the dog was,
I had a big old medallion on it. But Joe, at that time, he had a badass mullet. I think you call it a Kentucky waterfall mullet.
Mississippi mudflap.
Mississippi mudflap? I think that's what he had, the Mississippi mudflap.
I think his was an El Camino.
So I've been sitting here looking at the milk truck since we got it unloaded. It's one thing I like to do when I get these projects in here. I like to just kind of study them. It's cool to see it in its original form. It's been used hard. It's been used commercially. It's probably served somebody well over the years. It says something about how things were engineered back in the day. You think of the late 40s, all these guys coming back from the war and America getting back on track. And you get to see the pride in these old vehicles. The thing that's cool about this milk truck is it looks like everything's original. Nothing's been butchered up on it. So the idea I have for the milk truck is basically going to leave the rusted finish on this truck because it's just surface rust. Leaving the natural patina, they call it. I like an unfinished car. I like a raw car as long as it's engineered well. So this thing will have a new frame underneath it. A big LS motor or a big block, something like that. Disc brakes, air suspension, get it on the floor, get it driving like a new truck. Hey, Mike, but have this rustic look to it. Andy, check this out.
Right?
Oh, man. What's the paint gonna look like?
That's the thing. Ain't gonna be no paint, man.
Evil ice cream truck.
Evil ice cream truck.
Killer, man. Let's get on it right now.
I'm ready to get on it right now, huh?
Let's do it.
It says it runs. It's right on the window, brother.
I want to crank it, man.
Hey, man, this thing ain't gonna run, man.
It'll run. I need a battery and some gas, and it'll run.
Why do we want to run when we're gonna put a big
Because I just want to hear it run. That's what I want. I want to hear it run.
All right, hell with it. Let's start it up.
Let's start it up. Get a battery. Get a battery.
Let me tell you how you start this thing. Foot pedal right
You
here.
gotta start this.
Hey, man, starter's on the floor right here.
Oh, I know, Jose.
Just put a battery in it.
Well, the dog knows best.
It's just a couple of wires are not together or something.
Is it in neutral, man?
No. All right, hold on. Don't do anything yet. I don't want to hold this wire.
Hey, Mike, give me my gloves. I'll hold it. This old flat, it'll zap your ass.
You gonna hold the wire?
Yeah. You push it with your foot.
Yeah.
Hey, put it in gear. Put it in gear. Like move it back and forth. Put it in neutral. Start up. What are you doing out here, man?
She sounded funny, man. I couldn't help it.
You need to man the wheel. Hey, man, this thing's aimed at my Riviera up here. Come on, man.
Just restart
Start up.
So we're going to Reyes,
Always a good time.
the amusement park of junkyards.
Maybe I should have worn my motorcycle helmet for safety. Look at that.
Oh my God. We're here in Reyes because Joe needs a couple of bumpers for the International. I'll put money down that he's got what what we're looking for?
He always does.
He always does.
Never lets us down.
Yeah, I know I don't have nothing like that right now, to be honest. So.
No? Well, I gotta tell you, I'm a bit disappointed. I was excited about ripping into some stuff out here.
Heck yeah.
Getting my hunt on.
Well, I got some if y'all want to rip in. I got a couple cars I'm trying to tear up. And...
Oh, yeah?
That looks like fun. You're gonna crush the state trooper cars?
Yeah, I just finished up that one, and I got this one.
Good. On the way here, she was telling me how she got a ticket.
Yeah. It was a state trooper just the other day. I got a bone to pick with that car.
Would you like to give it a shot?
I can crush one?
You can crush it, my buddy.
I would love to crush one.
There you go.
I felt the ground move on that one.
Nice!
Dang, she's madder than I thought she was. She's got issues.
Do it. Yeah, put the hammer down. There you go.
She may even come out here once a week.
Now squeeze it in tight.
Get your some of that!
Punch away.
We're making some great progress on this bike project. Now I gotta start fabbing a fuel tank and getting a fender together. I like to start on the body panel for the template. This will be the side. Then it'll be on top of the tank.
Now the fun starts. It's all about the big hammers in the bag.
I like to start everything on the bag and hammer. Basically stretching the metal. I get the rough shape kind of contoured. Yeah, it's just old style way because back in the day, all the old coach builders, that's how they did this stuff. Beat them on sandbags and tree stumps. I get it by hand and I'll go over on the power hammer and kind of start tuning it in. The English wheel basically contours the metal. So after a pound on the metal by hand, going to the power hammer, then going to the planishing hammer, it takes all the little knots out. Take your time and just work it and work it. Use all the different tools. You can have the piece that it looks really slick, really smooth. A little more time now and less body filler later. And it'll come up right here at that time. Roll just very nice. And then go right there. One down at 3 or 4 or 5. There goes.
I can't wait to paint it.
How's it going?
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris. Joe Martin. Joe, good to meet you.
Hi, Rachel.
Yesterday I got some super rad news. I may have sold the 47 International before we've even started working on it. I told you guys we're locally based. Today could be a really good Friday.
And so we need a vehicle that's functional, but it's also got to just be cool.
That's this thing. Yeah, for sure.
Pretty stoked with Shag's marketing skills. You know, he came in originally with the idea of just going out and finding me some cars occasionally.
I swear the word coffee is right through here somewhere.
So's the sales guy.
He's a marketing guy. I'm not. I want to stay in here and pound on metal and weld and that sort of thing.
The giraffe is you could ask.
They were really digging the vision for this truck. And hey, man, he got this thing sold before we even touched it.
Well, I think that looks fantastic.
Well, sounds like we're on the same page.
I think so.
Nice to meet you guys.
Work to do. And we got to talk.
All right, guys. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
I'll see you later.
I finally got my little soft tail where I'm happy with all the body room. Got the tank made, got the fender. I got Shorty getting ready to put some primer on this thing, and meanwhile I'm gonna be building this exhaust system.
What are you gonna build for?
I don't know yet, man. I'm gonna play with it a little bit. I think a 2-in-1, make a little bit more power. A little more power. The 2-in-1's got a very cool look to it, and also sounds great. On top of that, it makes a lot of back pressure and give the bike a lot of power. One of the coolest things of the bike project for me is to do a handmade exhaust system, something that's not in the catalog, something that nobody else is gonna have, and then a gnarly sound. You can tune it how you want and make it sound how you want. You can make or break the look or sound of your bike with a bad set of pipes. So I definitely like to put a lot of time into it and creativity. Man, it's one of the fun parts of building a bike.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Well, I got a call from Chris, and unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be building the milk truck.
Shag showed up to the shop today with some bad news. Looks like we're not going to be able to come to terms with the company that we're going to build the International for. Well, it is what it is. Maybe it's for the best, you know. At least we didn't have to get too far into it and get the news, you know, so...
I don't think we'll have it for too long.
Hey, man, you're the marketing man, Shag. All right. Find somebody else that wants it.
I absolutely will.
We'll get through it, man.
All right, man.
Come up with another plan. We always do. Hey, Boo. What the heck? Here.
Today we had a strange visitor.
Wow, that thing's crazy.
So this guy Peyton rolls up today in this Mad Max weather-fighting, tornado-eating truck. You a storm chaser or what, bro?
I've been doing a little bit of that.
Damn, dude, this is crazy, man.
I was having a few electrical issues. My windshield wipers, my interior lights were kind of intermittent.
That's the fuse box?
It's more like a fuse cluster.
Good Lord, looked like the wiring got threw up out under the dash. It was awful.
There's your problem.
The wire's off.
Oh, hey. Well, that was...
Bingo. What else you want?
All right, problem solved on that one.
He didn't have any windshield wipers when he came in.
Bingo.
What? What'd you do?
And I don't know if I made his day better or worse.
Uh-oh.
I can get the wipers to come on, but they won't necessarily go off.
You know what? Just got jiggle a little bit.
Just jiggle the handle.
Yeah, just like a leaky toilet, son. You know how to do it.
Good to go now. I want one of those things for those people who just cruise 55 in the left lane, and I want that truck to go up there and just pull it behind them. I think they get the hint.
What's up? I'm ready.
Well, now Shorty's got this thing sanded down. I'm basically going to lay out the background of the artwork. So I'll get Shorty to start spraying it in for me and get a little head start, and then I'll come back in and do all the airbrush. Let's see how that goes. 4 hands are better than 2, Shorty.
This particular color is going to have a silver underneath it. And what the silver does is, since the red is transparent, you can see the flakes, through the red. So naturally, it's just going to give it a really radiant look, especially when the sun hits it.
Man, that came out slick, Shorty.
So do we use a tape on it, or do we take it
No,
off?
man. I think we have to tape it because, the artwork will overlap it, man. But this custom painting's not just an art, it's a science. There's so many layers. You got to constantly be thinking 10 steps ahead. And it's definitely freehand. Sometimes I change my mind during the middle of the project. So we'll see when it's done here.
Shorty, get in there and drive it, man. You're going to be going 200 miles an hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shorty, we're just...
We're going to go 200 miles an hour.
You got
Come on, man, let's go.
Come on, man. You got to take the pedals.
I don't have any brakes.
That's a cool car.
50s, man.
Damn.
So me and Joe are going to head over to Ed's house to deliver his 55 Chevy that Joe just dropped his flame job on.
Oh, man. That is awesome.
I can't wait to see what that thinks.
Dang, Joe. Bro,
Look, man, how you like it, man?
that's awesome. I noticed the crest coming right off the bat.
I added a little emblem in the back, a little chrome simulation.
That's a bad, dude. Joe did what Joe does. Hey, Joe, it looks like y'all painted the whole car.
Yeah, the red was gonna be too tricky to blend in, so we just ended up shooting the whole car, man.
Wow.
We just did a few things he wasn't expecting.
I didn't know you were going to go white. That's cool.
While we had the car tore down, Might as well do these things, make the car look good, surprise Ed. What's up with this new blower you were telling me about?
I got some work to do to it now.
Hey, man, we got a few hours.
Okay.
We're
Want
here.
some help? Let's get on it.
Right on. You gotta change up that spring, man?
Yeah, this spring's too light, and I don't want to get the throttle hanging on it because this monster's going to be...
Yeah. We don't want the throttle hang on this.
Him and Shag came in and gave me a hand to get it running. I think they were so wanting to drive in it that, you know, it was awesome.
Dude, these blower shop blowers are killer, man.
I know.
AFR heads.
It's got the best of everything.
Yeah, I mean...
Dart block,
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
It's punched out as big as 565 cubes. It's a blown 871 supercharger. It's carbureted now, which that may change. And if I really push it to the limits down the road when the engine's broken in, the power, only the dyno will tell that. You hear a big explosion.
Hell yeah.
Fluid shooting everywhere, let me know. All right, fire in the hole.
When he started and punched the gas, like I could feel that thing. It's angry.
Car's got so much power. It's pretty cool because when you're sitting around, you're working on the car, and you know, the car doesn't really have an engine in it, and you're pushing it around, and you get tired of looking at it. But then when you see that car come to life, you never get tired of that sensation.
He was jonesing, man. He was really having a good time.
Anything with a lot of power and a lot of noise always turns me on.
It's probably gained a 10 in the quarter just because of his flame job.
Going over here, Mike.
Oh, I've got it bucked up now.
Good, because Gary's on his way here.
Really?
Well, he'll be here pretty quick. Let's get this pipe on here. We finally got this bike to where we're down to the last few details. And we got to get the tank on it, get the fender, and obviously the exhaust system. So we just got our pipe back from the ceramic coater. Wanted to go with the black ceramic coat. It's got a pretty nice look on here.
Oh, look at Kato.
Man, that looks slick, man. You're awesome, you got that?
Just trying to keep up with you fellas. Magically buffed.
Yeah, just fresh and buff.
Ooh, I must be living right.
Damn, get it?
Well, you did a hell of a job, sir.
Want to get it put together. Gary's going to come check it out. And I'd like to start before he gets here so I don't have any bugs that may come up on me.
Well, there it is, Jose. That thing's done.
We're going to start it up for the first time. So fingers crossed, everything goes good. No major catastrophes.
With a moment of truth, brother.
Yeah. See if it runs. Yeah. We got a little fuel leak or something over
Are
here.
you kidding me? Ow.
Yeah. There was a leak out of the overflow. A little fuel streaming out of here. It could blow fuel up and cause a fire. If we ever fix that, that's going to be a hand grenade. That's gonna be easy. We got Gary on the way. That's about the junk in here, man. Basically, that's what it boils down to on these projects is when the guy comes to see it and has to like it and then has to pay for it. All right, you got that?
You know, it's a brand new carburetor, man.
We noticed there's a leak coming out of the carburetor. I got a customer on the way, and that's when something's going to go wrong. I got 2 weeks to get this thing started, and nothing would ever go wrong.
All it takes is just a little minute piece of dirt or something that gets in the flow, and the gas will continue flowing to the carburetor and goes over an overflow tube, and it just makes a mess, and it makes them blubber and run bad.
Here's the culprit here. It's just a little bit of this trash. That's the reason we start them up, try to work the bugs out before we take a ride. Well, turn it on, Mike.
Oh, side, let's start this thing.
Hey, yep.
short pipe's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, man, sounds good.
Damn.
He's ready for a ride.
Let's get it outside, brother.
Oh my gosh. How's this for timing?
Whoa!
Look at that thing.
That came out nice.
Dude, this thing is a big rat, is what it is.
So sweet, so smooth.
So sweet.
It is so sweet and so smooth.
This is like perfect.
That's my whole idea, that it would stand the test of time, man.
Look cool 20, 25 years ago. Hopefully look good 20, 25 years from now.
Anyone could ride it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'll see you boys in a little bit.
All right. But hey, Gary's on his way, man. So,
Hear it. Dang, that sounds
no matter how
awesome.
cool you think you are, you never look cool as Joe riding a motorcycle. You know what I
Unless you're on
mean?
the back with him.
Well, okay.
It's always exciting when you take the first ride on a new project. You're excited that, damn, it's running. It's actually going down the road. It's taking me somewhere. Like, hey, man, everything's working great. That's great. And then one of the coolest things is just to, look down and you look at the bars. Like, damn, I made these. And, you look at the tank. It's like, hey, man, I made that. It was flat sheet metal. You look at the fender. You look at the pipes. We made this.
What's up, man?
I'm so freaking excited for Gary to see this bike. I know he's gonna love it. I think you'll like it.
Yeah. This is like when you buy someone the perfect present.
It is. That's
And you
exactly.
and you want him to open it. You're like, oh, he can't get here soon enough.
I know.
I know your birthday's in a month, but just go ahead and open it, Yeah.
Come on, Gary.
Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Look at that.
Hand drawn, hand painted. Really?
Wow.
Not a stencil sticker or anything, man.
Fresh back from his first test drive.
I love it.
Perfect fit? It's perfect fit.
The smile on his face told the story.
That's all I needed to see.
I would go as far as to say he was giddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll never see him again, guys.
He's grinning pretty hard. I'm surprised there wasn't a couple bones in his teeth. I always love building bikes. Fingers crossed, I have a customer for life.
Haven't you ever seen them dudes at the gym starting with a shake weight?
Oh, so I can do this?
Yeah.
What if I go like this?
You guys in there?
Like that.
Oh my god.
On velocity.
DJ Sadan Raja.
प्यारे झूले रे याली प्यारे झूला रहे 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 प्यारे झूला रहे रेशम के डोर नहीं श्रम बिंदु छा रहे प्यारे झूले याली प्यारे झूला रहे प्यारे झूले याली
DJ Sadan Raja. By Manoj Manmohan.
झीने बदन सिया के हहरत झुकने पर पिया करत कर सवारी मन मत लजा रहे मन मत लजा रहे रेशम के डोर चत श्रम बिंदु छा रहे प्यारे झूले रे आले प्यारे झूला रहे प्यारे झूला रे आले
डीजे साजन राजा
सम्राट डिजिटल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो रामबन बाजार
भूजियंस धरते क्या शौक से छबीले गहना सुना सुना कर प्यारी रिझा रहे भूजियंस धरते क्या शौक से छबीले गहना सुना सुना कर प्यारी
Pictures were, and it's always an ass whipping matching these colors. But I got a secret weapon. Also, it's so secret. It's the short dog. Needs a faster paper, man.
Actually, I'm just gonna put it up top right here and cover this area.
And when you're armed with a short dog, things get done real quick.
¿Te gusta la velocidad? Well, you know, I call Joe Jose because I'm trying to teach him Spanish.
See?
And he lives in what used to be old Mexico, you know, so he needs to know Spanish. Velocidad es
Fast, dog. He's great at these touch-ups. Shorty is an expert at this stuff. That's why he handles all the big stuff. I'll come in and I'll do all the artwork. I mean, it's a great combination. We get things done faster that way than if I was just trying to tackle myself. It's late. It's a time crunch. Hey, me and the short dog on top of it, it will get done tonight. Hey, man, that's customer service here at Martin Brothers. We're at the point now we got the motor out of the frame. I bought this 62 truck, and I realized 62 is a torsion bar front end. Very undesirable front end.
Sometimes we have to bring out the martillo grande and not so much finesse. Well, yeah, I guess I can say there you go, man.
Reason, it's just antiquated, it's old.
I guess.
It doesn't matter yet. Gotta find an independent suspension to put on this old truck. I need a donor truck really bad, so I gotta send Shag and Amanda out to find me one ASAP.
I talked to a guy this morning on the phone. He's got a front-end suspension that's independent for the Chevy, okay, for the Chevy. But it's everything we're looking for, according to what he says on the phone.
Yeah.
The kicker is you get to spend 3 hours in the car with me today.
Where is it?
We're going to Lampasas. Yeah. So
I've been to worse. I've been to worse places.
No, it's a pretty drive. It's kind of a waste of time if they don't have what we need. But the only way we're going to find out is if we go check it out.
Check this place out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. As we walk out in the blazing sun to this Frankenstein truck.
We're walking up to the truck. My man Randy breaks the cardinal sin of shaggling.
Actually, I got this truck from my dad for free a couple weeks ago.
Tells me what he has in it, which was nothing. He's lucky I just didn't walk past, put it on the trailer, and leave. This is exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So as far as this front end suspension, this whole front end, how much?
That's $250.
This whole front end, how much?
That's $250.
So Joe sent me out to look for a front end for a 62 Chevy. How about 200, crisp, clean, $100 bills. I get this thing off your hands. That's a 200% profit last time I checked.
That's right.
$225 and you load it.
$225 and you help me load it?
That'll work.
All right, let's do this. We just gave these guys a 200% profit on that truck.
Technically, it's not 200%, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Oh,